All right. Yeah, welcome, guys. I want us to go back to that topic again. And people are asking me, but why are you so worked up on the issue of land, especially in the rural areas or the new developing, I won't call them townships, just this places around CBDs, like where you find that there was this other rural place, and now suddenly there's development around, and it's just booming, and it's just houses stands everywhere, and people are going up and down every day by stone. Here's the reason. I want you today to look at the reason. I want you to understand this. If you understand this example, I'll be a happy man. If you understand this one today, I'm telling you, I will be a happy man. So here's the issue. Now, there is a shop. It's got what save. I'm not going to advertise these shops anymore. They must pay me for advertisement. But there's a save on that shop. What they do is they go to these very same places that I'm telling you about. They go to a village. They just look at a village that is somewhere in the, in the center. Maybe between 4 villages, 5 villages, they realize, okay, this other village is just in the center. They go and buy a land there. 1 hectare or 2 hectares, whatever hectares they buy. They buy just enough for their a shop with a small storage and everything. And they put that shop there. The first thing that you must know about those type of shops is that they're not going to pay rent. They don't pay rent. They bought the land. It's their land. You get what I'm saying? The system of those shops, you will find that they've got other brands of shops that are in the same forgot the word in this business term, where they are maybe a holding company that is used to buy and develop certain complexes. They understand that the economy is at the rural places. If you don't know that, today you should know that people who are at urban places, most of them send money where? Home. Where? In the rural places. If you don't know, at the rural places, we've got people who are earning child grant, a lot of them. There are people who are the elderly who are earning their pension. Yeah, pension, whatever. Old age stipend, don't know what you call it. But what do those people do? They have the buying power. And look around, you will see that these companies realized that it is no longer practical for people to go to town. So what do? They bring their complexes into the villages. There is just small malls, if you might call them. We have one in Tivani, in Mahamatala. We have one in Shongwane. We have one in Zebediela. We have one. You can count those places. There's at Mitlare, somewhere there. There's just malls booming up every left, right, center. Why? Because the companies now go to the rural Induna and purchase land there. And in the name of developing the area, in the name of offering employment, the Induna then thinks that is a good idea, of which it's a good idea. But those fund managers are now smiling. Why? Because they know that buying land in a township, in a formal township, if yes we call it, an urban township, or in town, it's so expensive, man. They don't even buy sometimes. They just, somehow come together as many shops and they do lease of, how many years, we don't know. But it's expensive. You need serious shops to back you up. That's why if you go to those complexes or malls that you are used to in town or in the townships, shops come in and go. Shop comes in and go. Why? Because the rent there is high. Many shops, clothing shops closed off. Many, these shops that are groceries, that their prices don't make sense for a certain community or a certain type of market. They close shop and they go. Many even pizza shops, food shops, your fried chickens, your whatever. At a certain point, they close. But those ones there at the villages, they've got proper, way of making money. And that is where you and me come in. We need that wisdom. We need that understanding of the market of today. The market of today is go where the money is. The market of today is, if you want to build your house, build it where there is already now a developing area, where you are not going to pay rent, where you are not going to pay municipality 2,000 rands every month. They tell you it's services. You're going to drill your own water. My wife always says that the problem of where I am is that I have to rely on the mayor. If the mayor is not feeling well, is not thinking about doing anything for us. Remember that also on Budaza in location name but we find ourselves in the township or in the urban area having to pay for something that is, you are paying for something that you can never own. The services that you are paying for, you can never own them from municipality. They will never say, you know what, you have been paying services for too long, you've been buying water from us, blah, 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 taking your dustbins, blah, blah. And then now, for this year, from today, since now you own your house, even we're not going to charge you anything. Never. So we must understand that that place, the homeland, is where we have to go. That is where we have to buy stands. That is where we have, even if they fire you next year, or after next year, we will be talking about increasing tariffs on another video. Just check the other videos. Even if the company that you are working for retrenches you, if you have a 3-bedroom or a 3-room house or a 2-room at the villages, I'm telling you, you are going to make your life. Your life is just going to be all right. You won't stress, you won't hang yourself, you won't do anything. Why? Because you can be able to go, that is your place. You bought it for 1,500 rands from the Induna. The building materials at home are not that they are cheaper. It's just that there are other things that are accessible, then they look like they are cheaper. If you buy 5 cubes of sand here, you will pay transport. But if you buy 5 cubes at the villages, 1,000 rand might get you a whole load of 5 cubes. So my point is to you that at home, you can be able to buy. Even if you're building a shop, you are easier to do what? To start off. Because now, things are affordable. The security there is cheaper than here. Yes. Here you can hire a security guard, a madala with a stick, and then... No, here you need formal security companies. And they charge you. They charge you their petrol for driving around during the night doing nothing. But at home, or at the homelands, at the rural areas, that is where you can, find means on how to do all these things on your own. On your own. Without worrying about all these other shenanigans that we are worried about here. Here you are worried about. I'm telling you, the market is ripe. And even if you are not going for the market, you are going for your own house. Go to the rural places. Find a stand there. Buy it. If you don't understand how to buy a stand in the rural areas, type there in the comments. Or check my TikTok account. Rotor or Jewel. Find me. Ask me. I will tell you where you come from, what you must do. It's so much easy. So much easy. You buy your land. You go to, after paying off at the Induna, you go to the chief, the king, they give you what? The PTO, permission to occupy. Now you can do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do. The only thing is being alert. The only thing is, let's rise up. Let's rise up, guys. Let's get out of the system. Let's get out of this hostage that we are in, where we have to pay for everything. If you own a place in the urban area, good. Make it work for you. But remember, days of calamity might be coming, or they are coming. One way or the other, with the trade wars, left, right, center, we might need to be investing in places where we know that the investment is going to be worthwhile. It's not going to bother us with anything. I'm telling you, if you find your stand, you build your own house, you can go there. It's a holiday home. You might call it a holiday home. You might call it a Airbnb for your own. You might call it anything. But when you go there, you will just find peace. So, guys, let's do more with less. And let's use less to make more. You want it again? Let's do more with less. And let's use less to make more. My name is Vorot. Let's talk on another video. I believe that you have got something for today. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel. It's nothing about fancy stuff. Here we deal with the right issues. We deal with the things that can help you, that can move people further. Subscribe, like, click the like button, share the video. Man, don't be stingy. Share the video. I love you guys, and see you on the next video as you continue to explore this thing called life and continue to help each other with information. Remember, it's better to have what than to have what? More data than to have more friends. Enjoy. Bye.